Hello everyone and welcome to another sketchbook tour. I finished this in May and once again have put off filming it until now. Put it off for months. Oh, and all these Harry Potter stickers on the cover provide me with the perfect opportunity to just casually publicly state that I hate J.K. Rowling because she's a TERF. So here on the inside of the cover, I have a list of things I wanted to draw, which I didn't do any of those, and a sticker of Apollo from Animal Crossing that a friend gave me. And I wrote number 9 because I counted up all my old sketchbooks, and this is the 9th one I've ever filled. These are swatches of Stabilo 88 pens that I got, and a sketch of Aaron. They're not waterproof. And this is testing watercolors because this is a watercolor sketchbook, but I was really bad at watercolors, so these look terrible, not because of the paper, but because of me. And then teeny tiny Cassius and Aaron right in the corner. This is a design for a Halloween themed doll that I made, that I started making it in October but didn't finish it until like January of 2020. And in case you can't already tell, I love Halloween, so here's Aaron with a little witch hat and some witchy fall sparkles, scary doodle in the corner, and then him and Cassius. And yes, I've decided to pronounce his name correctly. It's Cassius, not Cassius. And here, Crowley from Good Omens, really bad doodle of Aziraphale because I didn't have a reference. Profile portrait, and then there was awkward space down here, so I drew Crowley as a snake, still with his sunglasses and nasty tie because that's funny. And here, these are way bigger than they needed to be, but they're silhouettes of my characters from Inky's story. And I was pretty happy with their silhouettes, and most of the designs haven't changed. I think, the only one whose design has changed significantly is Willow, because this, like the body silhouette is wild. Some portrait doodles and ballpoint pen, drawing Willow. I think here is where I first changed them a bit by making them taller. Their body used to be like half this size. And they're just a happy little farmer whose gender and pronouns I haven't decided yet. Oh, this is more messing with watercolor because this is actual watercolor paper, shapes. Trying to make faces that look different, gradients and techniques, and then Double Trouble from She-Ra because I love them so much. They're one of my favorite characters ever, even though they're only in like one season for a couple episodes, but that's okay. I want to redraw this because I could paint it so much better with watercolor now. I guess I learned a lot in this sketchbook. Oh dear. Trying to draw Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor, and I just couldn't capture his likeness, and these are terrifying because they all look slightly like him but in different ways, and I don't like them. Pose practice. I need to do more pose practice. More 11th Doctor, Aaron, Cassius. Oh, my character from Splatoon, which I haven't played in Splatoon 2, which I haven't played in so long, and then Stingy, because my friends and I were obsessed with Lazy Town memes, and he looks like a scary old man in this. Oh, here, let me move it closer. I drew a shark with no reference, and then a shark with a reference. Please use references. Literal evidence that references are amazing. Here I was trying to make a anthropomorphic shark boy, so I guess that makes him technically my first ever anthropomorphic animal character. Here he is. I want to redraw him to make him more fishy and less human, I guess, because he look like, compared to my other anthro characters that I have now, he looks too human and not enough animal trait, but he's really cute. Something spooky I painted because felt like it. So meaningful. What does it mean? I don't know. Oh, here was when Identity 5, the mobile game, I don't know whether it's supposed to be said Identity V or Identity 5 because I've never heard it spoken out loud. But anyway, I was kind of obsessed with that game, and oh boy, can I remember their names. The gardener and the doctor were my favorite characters because I'm not paying money to buy any other characters than the ones that you are given. One of their names is Emily, I can't remember which. I think it's the doctor. I can't remember her name, but they're my favorites. Oh, and I think she's the commander. She's really cute. Pokemon. Bulbasaur is a good girl. And Jigglypuff and Clefairy. Uh-oh, did I skip? I did skip a page. Oh, this stuff up top is designing a cave for my gecko, which I did make him 2 caves myself out of clay, but they both weren't heavy enough and he kept knocking them over, so I took them out of his tank because they were too dangerous. Oh, and this is more caves down here. This drawing a snow leopard, I think, and this one turned out really well. The cat in the picture looks so funny because it was like scrunched up like this over a log or something. And Aaron and Cassius, scary Aarons that don't look like himself. Oh wow, this is really dated. Pokemon Sword and Shield starters, and I tried to draw them anthropomorphized as like humanoid characters, but they all didn't turn out good. Scary Aaron. Oh, and these are concepts for, I thought of the idea of Aaron having like formal wear that's a jacket, but the bottom is super long and poofs out like a skirt because he'd totally wear that and it would look really cool. Oh, this was when I realized that you can paint with acrylic craft paint and it's all bad. And this is scary. Oh, this is the mayor of the little town that Inky lives in. And he's like a weird tiny cowboy with a monocle. And I still haven't designed his spouse yet, but this is the idea. They're very tall and long, and he's tiny. Oh, these are Aaron's parents, Alistair and Adara, and oh my goodness, you can't even see. And then this is their friend on the side, whose name I'm probably gonna change because his old name is bad. And this is them as adults, and then them as teenagers, and them all together. And Adara looks really cute. Oh no. So I had a really strange dream that I had many cats instead of just one. So I drew them all without reference, so it looks like I drew them when I was 10, and that's not great. These are sketches of my character A1, who has a TV for a head, and they're a robot, and they're very cute. Oh, these are the first batch of pin designs. I still haven't even made pins yet. Like, I've made some prototypes for pins, but I haven't started actually producing them or selling them. Oh, and these ones of Aziraphale and Crowley. No, I just pointed at them wrong. Crowley and Aziraphale are really cute, and I should make those. I haven't made those yet. Aaron and Cassius in sweaters, because it's winter and that's cute. Or it was winter. More pin. Oh, these were pins that I made for friends as a winter holiday gift. And then these are pen sketches of Aaron and some inkies, and then proportions. More messing with watercolor, Wyatt Aaron and good Aaron, and this good Aaron is pushing the boundaries of wonkiness. Oh, this is a drawing of a little plushie that I got from a friend. Her name is Mozzarella, and she's an adorable mouse, and she lives on my desk. Weird. I wrote dog, bat, and cat, so it was a weird dog, bat, cat. Random people, and Aaron. This was the, Instagram Designs My Character challenge. I have that video on my channel still. And I made this cute little alien explorer. I don't know. I don't remember. These were Prismacolor markers, I think, that I got, and sketches of Inky. This is Inky. I've been mentioning him a lot. This is him. Blob Man. This was when the new season of Doctor Who, I can't remember if it was the first or second season with the 13th Doctor, but whatever. I was watching whatever season was new at the time with her, and I love her because she's pretty, so I drew her a bunch and then painted her. Oh, and there's also some Aaron. And oh dear, this must have been, actually, I don't know, because Star Wars used to come out in December. I must have not seen it right away, which is shocking. I don't remember. So I was drawing some Poe, bad Kylo Ren. The sketches are bad is what I mean, but yeah, still. Tiny BB-8, and oh, I also watched The Mandalorian around then too, so Baby Yoda. Random sketches, because I didn't know what to draw that day. Oh, and then I painted Baby Yoda, and it's really scary. That's that. I was playing Pokemon X, which is my first Pokemon game ever, and this is my starter, a Froakie named Neptune, and I haven't touched that game in months. And then I drew Bulu because she's really cute. Oh no, cursed tall Inky. He's a tiny man. Actually, I think this was experimenting with proportions, and that's why none of them are right. Oh, this was testing watercolors on this paper because I was painting on other paper and it was turning out really bad and wrong. It turned out it was the paper that was the problem, so I wrote, who'd have thunk it's the paper that's the problem. These were pins I made for a friend as a gift. Aaron. That's probably supposed to be Adrian, and then Adrian's cursed demon form. Oh, this was fun. I chose 2 colors of watercolor at random and then used only those 2 colors to paint something, and I got lemon yellow and crimson, so I painted this fire guy and he turned out really good, probably because I used so many layers on the face to try to get depth. More Inky. Now this is a nameless character who lives in the same object head universe as A1, and they have a fishbowl for a head. And then here's My Hero Academia doodles for, I think this was when I finished season 1. Yeah, I wrote season 1. How come I drew, oh no wait, that's All Might twice. That's acceptable. I thought it was 3 times, but no, that's Aizawa, so it's okay. Crowley and Aziraphale, and then very loose plans to make dolls of them, which I still haven't done because I'm afraid. Color mixing, trying to paint, but it's scary. And then these are more detailed plans for making them into dolls, which I, again, have not done because I'm intimidated by sculpting something that's meant to resemble a real person. But I do want to make them just for myself to keep, because that's totally not creepy. Trying to draw chibis, Aziraphale, Crowley. And I drew these with reference. This one is really good. And then I drew these without reference, and they're not good. And more chibi. These were very rough plans for a doll, notes about trying to make plastic, which didn't work, and portrait studies, frog, aliens, I guess. More aliens. Oh, I guess this was doll making because this looks suspiciously like a joint mock-up for a doll, so chibi doll and alien doll, I guess. Oh, this was when I meant to look up how to pronounce her username, but I forgot. So this was when Quinny Art passed away. A lot of people were drawing things like in her memory or dedicated to her, so I drew something too because I really liked her art. A1. Oh, these were actually like practice, I guess, for an art trade I did with a friend because they wanted a drawing of my character A1, which was super nice. So I did that. I went with this pose, I think. And oh, this is me. This is trying to make I guess a cartoon persona for myself, and I settled on this, but joke's on me because I get my hair cut later. Plans to make a chibi doll. I draw so many doll plans and then don't make them. And different joints, ball joints, and hinge joints, I think. And then more for some reason. And then I drew a quick reference of Cassius because I was doing an art trade with another friend and needed a reference of him. Oh, these are all drawings of my still unused D&D character Chiron because my D&D group met and we were like really trying to actually start, but we didn't. But anyway, here's Chiron. He's a lovely baby boy. His face does not look like this. It looks like that or that. And I've decided he's a cleric, so I've decided that the deity he worships is Selûne, the goddess of the moon, which rhymes, because he's a tiefling, and that makes aesthetic sense. Wonky, Cassius and Aaron, Dest designs, because I still need to update my characters' outfits, because I've had the same outfits for like at least 2 years, and that's not ideal. I can do better. A1, fishbowl head, and then this is another character. She has an alarm clock for a head. I don't draw her a lot, but she exists. Portrait studies, one of Ezra Miller, which did not age well. Axel from Animal Crossing, and Kabuki because they're in my town, and I love them. Oh, and this is plans for making Animal Crossing dolls, which is something I still want to do but haven't. Froggy chair. Oh wow, this is even more Animal Crossing. This is so old, my town has changed so much since then. And then I drew all of the characters I had at the time, plus Derwin in the sky because he left. And actually, I think I only have one new character since I drew this. No, that's not true, because Cat moved out, so a lot changed. I guess I should redraw that. Yet more doll joint stuff with contributions from a friend. This is a really rough story idea of a girl and a robot that's built based off of her, like an android that's modeled after her, and that's it. That's the entire story. And then this story is pretty much what I wrote here: a city girl and her supernatural girlfriend who's like an ancient deity who lives in her attic. Oh, and then this sketch here was the thumbnail for a painting that I was painting, but then because of the coronavirus, I lost said painting, so that's fun. Oh, this is more pin stuff. And I think the highlighted ones I did end up making prototypes for, like I made Triforce, Little Mothman, TARDIS. I don't know why I drew these, but here's some untitled geese. Animal Crossing stuff. Lolly, because she's cute. And also because I wanted to use watercolors, and this actually turned out good. More pins. That is it. All the Isabels look scary. Ooh, hands. Bad Aaron. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's supposed to be Casper. I didn't even recognize him. Yeah, this is not what he looks like. This was sketches for another art trade with another friend of a lady playing a guitar. This is when I got a haircut and redesigned my persona character accordingly. And then joke's on me, pandemic happened and I haven't gotten a haircut ever again since then. This is really wonky sketches of Loki from Marvel, and shockingly doll plans because I just can't stop myself. I make too many plans. Oh, and here's Baby Yoda doll plans, and I actually made that one. And Jack Skellington and Secret Aaron right there. This is when Willow got a major redesign, and now they're super tall. You'll see them in comparison to the other characters later. This is Casper's big redesign, and now he doesn't look nasty. Look at him, he's such a handsome boy. Oh my god, I forgot my own character's name. Of Cassius and Aaron. It just doesn't look good. And then this is all the inky characters. Willow first. I don't know why, because they're the tallest, I guess. Inky, Mint, the Doctor, who does not have a name, and Limone, who is the only one who hasn't gotten design improvements. I've just been neglecting her. Oh, this is trying to redesign a character who's an Arctic fox to be like an anthro character instead of just being a human with animal ears, because I decided I don't like that. And this is plans for a pastel goth doll that I made. Landscape watercolor practice. Aaron, eyes, tiny body, eyebrows, tiny heads. Random ideas for paintings. Oh no, has it been out of focus? This was planned to make a ball jointed doll for practice. It turns out you just can't do that. One does not simply casually decide to sculpt a ball jointed doll. Not talented enough to do that. Oh, these are very good sketches of Inky and Company. I really like the ones that I watercolored. And then on the last page, plans for how to, how to customize a crocheted doll that I made. It ended up looking nothing like that. And then thumbnails for paintings. And I finished this in May. I might have already said that. Thank you for watching. Check out my Instagram. Please subscribe. Goodbye.